my match. Just when I was playing him, I noticed that it seems like a bad mismatch for me. The guy that like will slowly wear you down and whittle you down. But I think Pochi's pretty good in that sort of scenario. I don't know. That's just a pure read though. It could be anyone. Everybody's been kind of surprising.
I feel like Backstreet's gonna come out hot at first, but I think once Pochi starts to figure it out a little bit more, it might be hard for him. We'll see what happens.
Though. Yeah, we're in the game. All right.
Oh, sweet.
It's already up. Nice. Yeah, I think easily the biggest strength Backstreet has is the grab follow-ups. I feel like it's so it's like it's past confidence and you just hit these. You just get it every time. Ooh, rough for Pochi.
Yeah, not fast. I am glad to see the artist though.
Yeah. Sure. And your artist is so sick.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Nah. Nah, these guys have some of the dopest artists on the East Coast for sure. I mean, that's why they're in losers finals. One of them's gonna be in Grands. Get a shot at the world champ.
At the title.
And keep in mind, Backstreet took Val to Game 5 today. So if he can get through the Pochi wall, anything's possible.
If he learned something, if he got a little bit in.
Just a little bit.
Pretty much. Honestly, though, it's kind of true. Like, adapting in tournament, usually it's something simple, like, oh, you're walking forward too much, or like, oh, every time that you double jump, you're always going to land with an up air. It's like, okay, well, that's predictable, and if I stop doing it, I'll start getting stocks. It's like, what? Okay, you just win this game?
It really is just the little things that go the longest way in tournament.
Because what you can change, right?
Yeah.
It takes any little thing to create one little lapse in neutral, and suddenly you're in straight punish. Also, I think everyone's so good at Artist Fair. I never expected Fair to be this strong. I thought it was super OP, but I didn't know it was this OP. It's so it's so good. OP is the wrong word, but
I almost think it's a good thing that all the hits don't connect perfectly sometimes, because otherwise it would just be ridiculous.
I actually love it.
To like actually kind of space it.
Like
One thing I really do is single hit fair, land grab.
Yeah.
It's like really cool.
I love that. Kind of like
I saw Pochi do that air dash up air thing. That stuff is so good.
Air dash up air is so strong.
Yeah.
It's what makes characters that aren't the fastest able to still have a really solid combo game. Just getting your fair done. It's hard to be careful.
Bracket is fine now for the West Coast. There were some things people were like,
I'm definitely guilty of knowing people doing things like that because I did today.
Well, in this case, one person ended up missing check-in by 4 minutes, but it didn't disrupt the bracket, and he was here, like, so it ended up being fine.
Yeah.
And especially since the other player was like, yeah, no, I'm totally cool with it.
Backstreet is just creating
the one that otherwise would have gotten a free win. He's like,
sorry.
Yeah, no, I kind of just want to play. I don't care so much.
Very nice. And those throw combos are nutty.
So even though Pochi SD, that would have still been probably.
Oh right, because there was that SD.
Starting SD, yeah.
It did start with the SD, but it was still reasonably decisive from Backstreet.
Yeah, you still gotta play it out. So yeah, I think it does look pretty clean from Backstreet.
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be really the side.
Same color glitch.
Yeah.
No, Pochi didn't win, did he?
Backstreet won.
Yeah, it was Backstreet. Backstreet won.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is gonna tell a lot, these first two stocks, because if Pochi's figured anything out, we're probably gonna realize it right away.
I can't wait to see. Some of my favorite moments in all of like competitive games are that first second before you get the hit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because I feel like there's so much tension, but it's not enough tension that it messes with the player. You know, it's not like last stock, last hit where you could just throw any move out and I would believe that it happened. Like, you can do anything in last stock and it might work because people are just that nervous.
Yeah.
But like first off, it's like you gotta use your brain.
I missed the first game. I was messing with the West Coast stuff. Making sure that was going.
Backstreet was looking decently dominant in neutral. And
Yeah.
you had a grab pull up right at the end that really kind of set him like this into that, yeah, that kind of thing.
I think the true mark of a good artist is not how well you can combo a slugger, it's how well you can combo an artist, because it's a lot of art.
That's
And
true.
Backstreet's showing a mastery of it right now.
Really? Like, no, he really is kind of just. The flowchart is like so strong right now. And I love that artist change. We changed how the side B looks now. It's on the hip, so now the little line will like kind of bob and weave when they.
Yeah, I thought I saw it was different.
I love how that looks. It's
It
such a little.
definitely feels a lot more lively. It's nice.
But also, I don't know if this was a change specifically from that, but now you can dash dance in place and she'll zigzag back and forth. Before, it wouldn't draw a line until you hit a certain distance. So now you can do this like little, you can like dash dance with the side B almost. It's not a dash dance because you're still on rails, but like, it's, I love how it looks too much. Okay.
Oh, I think up air would have sealed it there.
Something I was doing that I think nobody else is doing is SDIing. I'm SDIing all of the artist fairs, and like I think you can SDI some of the chain grab. Honestly, I'm not sure. I wasn't positive, but I got away from a lot of stuff just by SDIing up. Along with trying to DI correctly. I don't know if it actually is the case for grabs that you can SDI them, but I got away from a lot.
I think it actually is possible right now. I don't know that it's supposed to be possible, but
I mean, it feels pretty. As somebody that got out of chain grabs, it felt awesome to have it.
yeah, I guess so.
But I don't know.
There are a lot of people who think that artists just destroy slugger, and though I am in the artist wins camp, which is a very fleeting camp, there's a lot of undeveloped counterplay there with getting out of combos and stuff.
There's just new tools for artists now that like Slugger has to figure out again. Like it's just the back and forth of it. The meta is strong for artists because people put in the time, and now that we have to deal with the people who put in the time, it's like figuring that out is its own step.
Yeah, what I was saying is that the time where like everyone was lapping the Slugger, there was no artist. So, now everyone waltzes in like, oh, I already did my time.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
There's another matchup, homie.
So I've only barely been able to tune into this, but it seems like Pochi is doing a lot of chasing of Backstreet.
Yeah, Backstreet is strong when he's the one that's being approached on. It's that chase the fox mentality that like some players just thrive. And
Pochi's missing the DI on the aerial grab too. I've noticed. Just going straight up.
I just learned something. You can do a short hop and do the sun and land on the top platform.
Oh yeah, that's
the side platform.
Yep.
Oh, from the side platform.
It's pretty. Yeah, from the side to the top. It's actually really strong.
Man, Charge Tree is so good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be
The
as good.
zoning game is so good. It's good at like
That's true.
remembering to set stuff, like finding time for it. Because like it's helping him get out of stuff exactly like that. And you know, I mean, that setup for the kill. That exact situation, I think he did earlier in the bracket, where he fell with an up air on top of someone's focus. The shark showed up, and because the shark like kept him in hit stun, he was or block stun, he was able to get counterplay off of it. It's so crazy because you have to set that up so far ahead.
Yeah.
Smart.
Also, Brandon, it was you versus Val, right, with the shark kill at the end.
I don't remember.
Not you. I'm saying Rio went.
Oh, it did happen.
Damn.
It actually happened.
They're just kind of dancing around the platforms right now.
Yeah.
I do wonder what's going on in their heads. I know nothing about this matchup.
Let's say that he's playing it smart. Backstreet is because he's just playing it like he's in the lead, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when he has stuff set up, it's like you have to find a way through this. I don't have to do anything.
Yep.
Oh, good timing on that hit.
And it's a hard mentality to hold too, because it's a fighter. You want to go in and hit stuff, but like sometimes you just gotta learn to take a chill pill.
This
He's also
is
good at,
definitely a zonery player. I've
yeah.
seen. He's
He's
really
so
good
good at
at it.
responding to the zoner play as well. Like I started to try to slow it down a bit, and it just was not working.
I'm really curious what his background is in other games. Like,
Yeah.
who does he play in other games? And like,
Nice.
it almost feels like he's played
Hey,
traditional
good work,
fighting
dude.
games, like
Yeah,
zoners.
it does. It does feel like a traditional zoner play style.
Yeah.
Look, you got this, Ice Master. I got some bad news, bud. I got some bad news,
I don't
dude.
got this.
I already out of this one, but I do appreciate the support. You love Ice Master. Let's get right into the next match.
All right, going to Bay again. I mean, might as well. They were all
Yeah.
close, so.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of changing up the stage. Like, unless there's an obvious disadvantage. I feel like there's just some things that, I don't know. I feel like it's too much of a toss-up for me. Unless I have a specific thing I need to start punishing, like, oh, I know he jumps onto the platform at this time. I think switching stages gives me a chance to try out a whole new set of neutral scenarios.
Yeah, and they've been close enough to the point where it's like, you know, if you really think you can do it, then you can probably get away with the same stage.
I mean, obviously,
then-
it's gut. Right? You just go with
Yeah.
your gut.
Also, Bay is sick, so I mean, why would you want to?
I do love the Bay. Just conceptually as like a bayou battlefield. You know?
Yeah, right.
Just like it worked out real nice.
That way. She's looking to take his first
Yeah.
lead in this match.
I'm trying to think about what follow-ups you would try to punish. Like, I'm trying to see if I can notice any habits that Backstreet's going for that Pochi might be able to pounce on. Oh, up tilt's so strong, dude. So strong. Oh man. Ooh, nice. Okay, grab follow. Oh, into the fair.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Oh, and the early follow-up too. Because with low enough percent, he was just thinking, oh, I'll just do my up B. It'll be fine.
That's another vicious.
That was sick. That was sick. Focus into the wave dash down tilt. That's tight.
I think, I mean, I might be wrong about this, but there was a moment in that last grab that Pochi got where he could have air dashed up aired, but that would have been the difference between him hitting the follow and not. So
Yeah, like,
I definitely want to see a little bit of that type of stuff. I think it would have worked there again.
Smart weight on Backstreet's part. Nice.
So, hey, look, he's got the first lead he's had in this
All
set.
right, Pochi.
Back
Pochi
against the
is so
wall.
fun. I love Pochi.
Yeah, Pochi is the homie.
He is the homie.
Actually, both of these guys are the homies.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
I'm thinking about it.
they've
Pochi's
been
just
around.
been here for, like,
No.
well, slightly longer.
Yeah, they've both been around for a super long time.
Yeah.
I'm glad Backstreet's getting his run. I feel like
Yeah, actually.
The last couple
Let's
tournaments, I
Backstreet.
feel like
I'm a Backstreet fan. All right.
I just can't help it, dude. Pochi's been my full homie for the longest time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
also a rival, right?
yeah, for sure. That's like I never feel like he got his. I never feel like he got his full chance. You know, like
Mhm.
I just feel like he was like,
I mean, he got second like once or twice.
yeah.
so-
I mean, that's true. Like, that's what people remember. So I don't know what point I'm trying to make. So there was just one time where he had a bad run, and I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it was like one of the first tournaments.
Yeah.
Who did? Backstreet?
Pochi for a little while.
Oh, Pochi.
Yeah.
And this is right.
Yeah, you're right.
Almost
You should-
exactly
you
even.
Fair point. Pochi's got the advantage, though. I'm always gonna be on his side if he's losing a match. Never. He's not losing anymore, really.
Yeah, this is really like this is basically worth studying. I would
Yeah,
say. There's
actually,
the way that Backstreet will set up a zone, like a zoning
You see
situation.
that? You see, he waited before he went in. He didn't go in, even though there was an immediate moment he could have got pounced. He just sat near enough. He said, I think you're going to try something. If you don't, look how much stuff I still have.
Yeah, I think that the crux of this is that he's good at setting up a zoning situation and then reading the mix-up.
Yeah.
Is like almost all artists, myself included, will set up a zoning situation and make it almost like an execution test type of thing, or like get creative with it. But it's more of it's less of like
Answer's obvious.
I'm trying to put you in the situation where you have to guess like how I'm like what am I going in or not. Whereas instead, it's a lot more times more like you have to figure out how to navigate this obstacle course.
Oh, I love this part of neutral. They just jump around each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
We took it.
There we go.
All right, we're 1-2. We're back
Yeah.
in.
We
it.
got a match, boys.
got a match. Let's go, Pochi. Let's go Backstreet at 2. Sorry, I'm not biased. What are you talking about?
Not biased at all.
I mean, I do want both players to win.
Okay. Well,
Hey, I just want an artist to go.
I have
to
bad news.
Oh no! Wait, what? It's a competition.
Ah,
Oh no.
This break is
Disaster.
sponsored by the same colored bug. Shoutouts to the same colored bug.
there you go.
When you need a break from your match. Alright, hopefully it just hops right back in.
You know what's funny is I actually sent an email to someone the other day where I was like, the thing that I'm most happy about with this patch is that it feels like, because we solved so many bugs with this patch, it's like, I think we might, like, there'll be more bugs, but I think for the moment, like, we're kind of good on bugs. Bug free. Literally the next day.
I mean, just hearing that gets me excited. Yeah. And the result.
Yeah, I was like, don't, knock on wood, but
Oh!
that was really scary.
Yeah,
It was a
that
weird
was
situation.
Actually, it's not even giving it a second.
I did notice though that
Never mind. Commentator's curse. Literally just walked out a second I said something. It's unreal the amount of times that happened. It's true what people say. It's real. It's so real. It's real.
Oh, that was so crazy.
that
The
was
latest
gorgeous.
up air into the first.
Yeah,
that was
that was super good.
That was gorgeous. Oh.
So I think what's going on with that is that the animation that plays, like it's set, you can set the animation length, and if I think if I just change like one value, it suddenly becomes not a problem. And actually, I think that would actually solve your one.
Yeah. Yeah, part of the point is that it's long enough that you can get another thing to happen between the grab animation canceling.
I think it's 1 second. Like 60
Yeah, I
frames.
think so. It seems like it. Solved what, says Model? Model's got you.
It's got my number.
Model stood up in his chair.
Model's gonna cry if we take out hair wobbling.
I've never had a conversation go sour as fast as when I accidentally wobbled him one time. We were just chilling and then he was yelling at me. I don't even know what's happening, dude.
It's really funny.
That was really funny. Yeah. I just don't know how to commentate. These guys are playing better than me. What are they doing? I don't know.
I was gonna say, earlier on I saw Pochi start to DI that air grab like I said earlier that he wasn't doing. But then now he's not doing it anymore. So I wonder if it's just like he knows to do it. Okay.
Well, he
there
just
it
did
is.
it that time. It
There
might
we
be, he's got other, four-dimensional chassis got in his
Yeah.
head, and so he
Yeah.
doesn't think about the obvious thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this
I
follow
love that. I
Holy
love
shit.
that so much every time.
that is so big that it didn't strong hit. Okay.
See, like
Oh, he
that
got
type of
with
thing,
that.
such a dangerous trap.
Yeah, you always gotta pay attention to that.
That was a cool
Eventuality,
setup.
dude.
The Pochi
Yeah, it really was.
intentionally in neutral wanted to do the weak up air into
Oh,
the strong up air.
Yeah.
Like he approached with that, but
Oh,
it
nice.
ended up being too high a percent.
Alright.
Alright, this is tournament time for Pochi.
Yeah, it is.
Bring something back.
Yeah.
Oh, the nair in!
Oh,
Yeah, he cannonballed in. It's like the
Yeah.
least satisfying move right now.
He
Oh, he
cannonballed
almost got it twice.
into the tree to ting with it, so he didn't take any damage.
Wow.
It was actually so cool.
oh,
There it is.
That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
El Clasico.
Yeah.
Good work.
It all came down to that throw.
Yeah.
This guy's throw game is insane, man.
Yeah.
Really got it unlocked.
It's quite good. So what was the final set count for that? Because I've got a
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Good work, Pochi. Outplacing me again. Let's go, Pochi.
So we're gonna get a run back of the closest set of the day,
In
probably.
history. Yeah, no.
In-
I wanted to wait to it, man. I'm digging the vibe.
The closest
I am
set.
really excited about this set.
I don't think I would have expected Backstreet to get all the way back into grand finals.
Backstreet's back.
He actually is
All right.
back.
For real this time.
Did not get the reverse 3-0?
It
or
really
was
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? He was down 1. I think they went back and forth, like 1 game, 1 game. But
Yeah,
no,
it
that
might
would
have-
make it a. That probably would make it.
All right, so we need to get that room code,
Mhm.
and then
Can't wait for Backstreet to drop characters after nerves.
This is it,
I'm
guys. This is
sure,
the
man.
finals.
Finals, dude.
And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad that it's not a Ditto. Gotta say.
I'm pretty pumped.
I was really expecting it to be a Slugger Ditto, not gonna lie to you.
I like how character specific, like, or player specific, a lot of the matchups have been, because I feel like versus some people,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I feel very strongly about this matchup. Like, I can't say in particular, like, versus artist I do well. It's always like versus this guy's artist I have okay things. Like, it feels so player specific right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of playing the player, which is really fun because it's like really different every time.